Lanterns flicker as I step into the square. Footsteps echo where the night turns gold. Every window shining stories old. Warm little halos on the cobblestone. A gentle hush that feels like home. And the cold fades out in the glowing air. As the world slows down enough to care, I breathe it in, the night, the flare of Maplewood Square. Welcome to Maplewood Square, where the snow falls soft and the lights hang fair, where the night grows warm in the frosty air, and the whole town whispers you're welcome here. Take a breath, feel the magic there. You're home in Maplewood Square. Red scarf children spinning round and round, shoe prints looping through the snowy ground, ribboned wreaths in the window frames, carol notes floating like tiny flames, a sleepy pup and a ringing bell, ginger sweet air only towns can tell. Smiles drifting through the winter night, everything here feels just right, and the clocks tick soft like they've learned to wait, letting little hearts recalibrate. Every light along the square pulls you in with gentle care. Welcome to Maplewood Square, where the snow falls soft and the lights hang fair, where the night grows warm in the frosty air, and the whole town whispers you're welcome here. Take a breath, feel the magic there. You're home in Maplewood Square. Maybe it's the glow from the lantern strings, or the hush that a snowy evening brings. Maybe it's the feeling of being found when the whole wide world has spun you around. Or maybe it's simply the way this place softens the edges of a weary face with every twinkling light in place. Welcome to Maplewood Square. Let the warm light settle every care. Let the golden glow lift the midnight air, till your quiet heart has a home to share. Close your eyes, feel the peace in there. You've arrived in Maplewood Square. Snow on my coat, lanterns everywhere. This is home, Maplewood Square. Down the street past the old clock tower, there's a quiet kind of magic at the dinner hour. Flower dust dancing in the window light, little paper stars in the falling night. Frost on the glass, names traced by hand, a crooked little wreath and a cookie stand. Every door along the square glows dim, but the brightest one belongs to them. In the bakery with golden windows, warmth is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories only winter seems to know. If your heart feels cold and hollow, if your hands are tired and slow, come and stand a while in the yellow glow of the bakery with golden windows. Gingerbread men with crooked smiles, cinnamon braids in careful piles. Someone hums as the trays come out, steam like whispers curling about. Paper bags in a waiting row, ink stamped names in a gentle flow. Candles flicker by the till, and time itself grows soft and still. In the bakery with golden windows, warmth is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories If your steps have lost their glow, come and stand a while in the yellow glow of the bakery with golden windows. Listen to the tiny bell above the door, ringing like it's heard your thoughts before. Every face that wanders through leaves a little brighter too. And maybe just for one sweet night, you'll let your worries out of sight. Set them down beside the tray and watch them gently melt away. Sugar snow on the wooden floor, chalkboard letters by the door. Take a loaf for someone dear, leave a little kindness here. Hands exchange a simple smile, warm bread passed down the aisle. Out beyond the frosted pane, winter sings a softer refrain. In the bakery with golden windows, warmth is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories only winter seems to know. If you've come from roads uncertain, if the wind has blown too cold, let the firelight kiss your shadows till your quiet heart feels whole. In the bakery with golden windows, where the night turns soft and gold. Floor dust drifting in the glow, as the gentle evening snow falls outside the golden windows. Snow drifts low along the window pane, names and places whispered like a quiet refrain. Ink sits waiting on the wooden desk, soft as the thoughts you've never confessed.
Warm wool coats piled by the door, boot prints melting on the floor. Inside this room, time bends slow, wrapped in a winter's gentle glow.
And every page feels like a prayer, folded gently in the still warm air. Letters at the snowy post office, words you send across the night. Little hopes in careful cursive, lit by lamplight soft and white. Every line a quiet promise that someone's heart will feel more bright. Letters at the snowy post office, traveling out into the night.
Children hum a tune they barely know, waiting while their parents write in a slow, soft glow.
Wreaths of twine and ribbon thread lean on shelves of winter red.
Stamps with stars, cards trimmed in gold, stories penned that were never told. In this room the world feels small,
yet every name still says it all. And in your hand the ink runs warm, as if your heart has changed its form. Letters at the snowy post office, words you send across the night. Little hopes in careful cursive, lit by lamplight soft and white. Every line a quiet promise that someone's heart will feel more bright. Letters at the snowy post office,
traveling out into the night.
Maybe it's the courage of a winter night. Maybe it's the hush beneath the streetlight. Maybe writing makes the heart believe there's something left for it to weave. Snow collects along the stairs, melting worries, melting cares. You seal the envelope with a trembling hand, hoping someone out there understands.
The clerk nods soft, the bell rings light, and you step back into the silver night.
Letters at the snowy post office, paper lanterns in the cold,
carrying words that feel like candles
for the hearts they're meant to hold. And as they travel through the darkness, past the river, past the hill, letters at the snowy post office say the things we never will. Tap softly on the snowy stone, bells on the reins hum a gentle tone. Lanterns swinging as the night turns gold, stories around you quietly unfold. Blankets warm on your weighted knees, pine scent drifting through the trees. A little laugh escapes your lips, winter magic in tiny sips. On a carriage ride down Pine Street, where the snow and starlight blend, with the softest bells beside you and the turning of each bend. Let the night roll slowly forward, let the cold wind lose its bite. On a carriage ride down Pine Street, every moment feels just right. Shops glow warm as you pass them by, bow-tied wreaths and a ribbon sky. Children wave from frosted glass, hoping your carriage will slowly pass. Horses snort a cloud of white, softer than the velvet night. And through it all your heartbeat knows this little town is draped in snow. Every turn feels like a dream, lantern lights in a gentle stream. And in the rhythm of hooves and bells, something in your heart compels to let the rush of the world fall still, to let this night become your will. Pine Street narrows near the end, where rooftops curve and branches bend. You pull the blanket a little tight, savoring the fading light. On a carriage ride down Pine Street, strings glow in perfect time. Snowflakes settle on knitted sleeves, market stalls lined with winter leaves, cups of cocoa steaming light, ginger candles burning bright, every booth a tiny story trimmed with ribbons, hope and glory. At the Christmas market by the old clock tower, every minute feels like a golden hour, with the warm lights dancing and the world made small. You can hear your heart through it all. Take a little stroll, let the snow empower the Christmas market by the old clock tower. Vendors hum a carol tune, melodies drifting beneath the moon. Little hands clutch sugar treats, boot prints crossing in snowy beads, woolen hats and candle jars, strings of homemade paper stars, a choir warming up nearby, voices rising toward the sky. And when the tower strikes the hour, snowfall seems to gain its power. People pause and softly sway, listening to interplay. You close your eyes a moment more, this kind of peace is hard to store. A final loop around the square, children laughing everywhere, lanterns dim but still hold fast, moments meant for hearts to last. At the Christmas market by the old clock tower, at the Christmas market by the old clock tower, at the Christmas market by the old clock tower. Snow drifts down in tiny sparks, glowing faintly through the dark. Lantern lights across the stream shimmer like a half-formed dream. Wooden planks beneath your feet echo with a rhythm sweet. Breath curls upward into night, soft as river painted light. The world grows quiet, still and deep, a winter night too soft to keep. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight, every shadow turns to white, every heartbeat finds a place in the quiet of this grace. Let the river hold your night. On the bridge of snowy Riverlight, reflections waver, golden blue, snowflakes drifting two by two. Someone's footsteps fade behind, as if they drifted from your mind. Far off voices, faint and warm, melt into the silver storm. Even time forgets to move, letting silence find its groove. And for a breath you start to see the softer way the night can be. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight, every shadow turns to white, every heartbeat finds a place in the quiet of this grace. Let the river hold your night. snowy riverlight. Maybe peace is something slight, caught between the dark and light. Maybe hearts are built to glow when winter's hush begins to show. Maybe rivers know our names, carrying our hidden flames. You lean upon the frosted rail, watch a drifting snowy veil. Everything feels far yet near, a quiet place to drop your fear. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight, and the night breathes soft and bright. On the bridge of snowy Riverlight. Snow collects on the wooden stairs, quiet flakes like whispered prayers. Lanterns glow beside the door, painting warmth across the floor. Books lie waiting deep inside, stories drifting open wide. Every creep beneath your feet sounds like winter's soft heartbeat, and the world outside can disappear when the library's glow draws near. Warm steps to the little town library, where the night grows calm and the lights stay merry, where the windows hum with a gentle gleam and the pages stir like a waking dream. Let the snow fall soften every worry. Warm steps to the little town library. Frosty breath in the midnight air, followed by the scent of pine wood there. Shelves of stories worn and kind echo with a peaceful mind. Chairs left out by the reading bay, blankets folded for winter's stay. All the silence feels like home, even if you stand alone, and your hurried thoughts grow slow in the comfort of that glow. Warm steps to the little town library, where the night grows calm and the lights stay merry, where the windows hum with a gentle gleam and the pages stir like a waking dream. Let the snow fall soften every worry. Warm steps to the little town library. Maybe words can warm the night, binding hearts in soft lamplight. Maybe winter feels less cold when a story's waiting to unfold. Maybe pages know your name, holding joy and holding flame. Snow taps gently on the glass, seconds drift but never pass. as you pull the door and step inside, letting warmth undo the night. Warm steps to the little town library, soft urban mist, snowfall fading, stories near, warm steps leading you here. Lanterns flicker down the path, casting shadows soft as breath. Snow drifts quiet, drifting low, carving halos in the glow.
Wooden steps beneath the steeple echo dreams of winter people, hushed and holy, still and deep, a place where wandering thoughts can sleep.
And the world feels brushed in white, softened by the gentle night. On the lantern path behind the church, where silence lays its woven perch, where every light along the snow seems to whisper what we know. Let your weary heartbeat search on the lantern path behind the church.
Icicles hum in a frozen line, ringing faint like distant chimes. Footprints fading, every trace softly held by winter's grace.
Far off choirs warm the air, melting sorrow, easing care. And in this hush a tender truth wraps your heart like gentle proof.
All your worries fall aside.
In the place where shadows hide, maybe peace begins this way. Quiet night and soft display. Maybe hearts can learn to mend when lanterns guide the path slow bend. Maybe winter isn't cold when light is something you can hold.
Snow grows deeper, time moves thin.
Night invites you further in.
Through the stillness pure and wide,
Something warm walks by your side. On the lantern path behind the church. 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 never quite, guiding gently through the night. The snow falls soft on the old wooden fence, covering moments that never made sense. Moonlight drifting in silver threads, weaving the quiet around your head.
Footprints fade along the lane, whispers lost in the hush again.
Every breath a cloud that glows, melting gently as it flows, and the world feels small tonight, wrapped in folds of muted white. Snow on the old wooden fence, where the night grows deep and the heart relents, where the silence hums in a fragile tone, and you learn what it means to be alone. Yet somehow in the cold immense, there is peace on the old wooden fence.
Bare trees lean in a frozen arc,
Branches sketching the quiet dark.
wind sighs low in a drifting tune,
Soft as the breath of a watching moon. You touch the fence, the wood is worn, weathered by 1,000 storms. Still it stands through night and snow, holding stories it cannot show. And your thoughts fall down like lace, threading softly through this place. Maybe it's the cold that sets you free, pressing truth where doubt should be. Maybe stillness knows your name, calling out when no one came. Maybe fences mark the lines where hearts reclaim what life declines. You watch the flakes in a drifting line,
shaping the night into something kind.
and for a breath you understand how quiet can gently hold your hand. Snow on the old wooden fence, snow on the old wooden fence, snow on the old wooden fence, snow on the old wooden fence. settles on Maplewood town, snowflakes turning as they drift down, windows glowing in golden rows, casting stories the whole street knows. Footprints wander then disappear, leaving the hush of another year. Still the lamps above the square hold a gentle promise there. And the night, though cold and deep, wraps the town in quiet sleep. Maplewood at midnight, a town full of soft, warm light. Every window shining clear, every heart held gently here. Let the snowfall kiss the night in Maplewood at midnight. Chimneys whisper a rising glow, carols drift where the breezes go. Distant laughter fades to mist, moments born of nights like this. Shops are closed, the streets are bare, yet something bright still lingers there. A quiet love the town imparts, kindness kept in lantern hearts. And you breathe the stillness in, feeling new where you have been. Maybe hope is something small, just a light that doesn't fall. Maybe warmth is simply knowing winter's hush can keep on glowing. Maybe nights like this can stay, even when the dawn takes them away. You stand alone but never quite, not in this town of gentle light. Every lamp and snowy street softens everything you meet. Maplewood at midnight, a town full of soft, warm light. Keep this moment, hold it near, carry it into the coming year. Let the snowfall kiss the night in Maplewood at midnight. And the lights stay warm and bright in Maplewood at midnight. Snow on my coat, winter in my hair. Lanterns flicker as I step into the square. Footsteps echo where the night turns gold. Every window shining stories old. Warm little halos on the cobblestone. A gentle hush that feels like home. And every light says settle down. You found your way to this quiet town. And the cold fades out in the glowing air as the world slows down enough to care. I breathe it in the night, the flare of Maplewood Square. Welcome to Maplewood Square, where the snow falls soft and the lights hang fair, where the night grows warm in the frosty air, and the whole town whispers, you're welcome here. Take a breath, feel the magic there. You're home in Maplewood Square. Red scarf children spinning round and round, shoe prints looping through Smiles drifting through the winter night. Everything here feels just right, and the clocks tick soft like they've learned to wait, letting little hearts recalibrate. Every light along the square pulls you in with gentle care. Welcome to Maplewood Square, where the snow falls soft and the lights hang fair, where the night grows warm in the frosty air, and the whole town whispers, "You're welcome here." Take a breath, feel the magic there. You're home in Maplewood Square. Maybe it's the glow from the lantern strings, or the hush that a snowy evening brings. Maybe it's the feeling of being found when the whole wide world has spun you around. Or maybe it's simply the way this place softens the edges of a weary face with every twinkling light in place. Welcome to Maplewood Square. Let the warm light settle every care. Let the golden glow lift the midnight air, till your quiet heart has a home to share. Close your eyes, feel the peace in there. You've arrived in Maplewood Square. Snow on my coat, lanterns everywhere. This is home, Maplewood Square. Down the street past the old clock tower, there's a quiet kind of magic at the dinner hour. Floor dust dancing in the window light, little paper stars in the falling night. Frost on the glass, names traced by hand, a crooked little wreath and a cookie stand. Every door along the square glows dim, but the brightest one belongs to them. In the bakery with golden windows, warmth is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories only winter seems to know. If your heart feels cold and hollow, if your hands are tired and slow, come and stand a while in the yellow glow of the bakery with golden windows. Gingerbread men with crooked smiles, cinnamon braids in careful piles. Someone hums as the trays come out, steam like whispers curling about. Paper bags in a waiting row, ink stamp names in a gentle flow. Candles flicker by the till, and time itself grows soft and still. In the bakery with golden windows, warmth is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories only winter seems to know. If your day has felt too heavy, if your steps have lost their glow, come and stand a while in the yellow glow of the bakery with golden windows. Listen to the tiny bell above the door, ringing like it's heard your thoughts before. Every face that wanders through leaves a little brighter too. And maybe just for one sweet night, you'll let your worries out of sight. Set them down beside the tray and watch them gently melt away. Sugar snow on the wooden floor, chalkboard letters by the door. Take a loaf for someone dear, leave a little kindness here. Hands exchange a simple smile, warm bread passed down the aisle. Out beyond the frosted pane, winter sings a softer refrain. is rising with the dough. Sugar on the air and stories only winter seems to know. If you've come from roads uncertain, if the wind has blown too cold, let the firelight kiss your shadows till your quiet heart feels whole. In the bakery with golden windows, where the night turns soft and gold. Blower dust drifting in the glow as the gentle evening snow falls outside the golden window. Snow drifts low along the window pane, names and places whispered like a quiet refrain. Ink sits waiting on the wooden desk, soft as the thoughts you never confessed. Warm wool coats piled by the door, boot prints melting on the floor. Inside this room, time bends slow, wrapped in a winter's gentle glow. And every page feels like a prayer, folded gently in the still warm air. Letters at the snowy post office, words you send across the night. Little hopes in careful cursive, lit by lamplight soft and white. Every line a quiet promise that someone's heart will feel more bright. Letters at the snowy post office, traveling out into the night. Children hum a tune they barely know, waiting while their parents write in a slow, soft glow. Wreaths of twine and ribbon thread lean on shelves of winter red.
Stamps with stars, cards trimmed in gold,
Stories penned that were never told. In this room the world feels small, yet every name still says it all. And in your hand the ink runs warm, as if your heart has changed its form. Letters at the snowy post office, words you send across the night. Little hopes in careful cursive, lit by lamplight soft and white. Every line a quiet promise that someone's heart will feel more bright. Maybe it's the courage of a winter night, maybe it's the hush beneath the streetlight. Maybe writing makes the heart believe there's something left for it to weave. Snow collects along the stairs, melting worries, melting cares. You seal the envelope with a trembling hand, hoping someone out there understands. The clerk nods soft, the bell rings light, and you Letters at the snowy post office, paper lanterns in the cold, carrying words that feel like candles for the hearts they're meant to hold. And as they travel through the darkness, past the river, past the hill, letters at the snowy post office say the things we never will. Hooves tap softly on the snowy stone, bells on the reins hum a gentle tone, lanterns swinging as the night turns gold, stories around you quietly unfold, blankets warm on your waiting knees, pine scent drifting through the trees, a little laugh escapes your lips, winter magic in tiny sips, on a carriage ride down Pine Street where the snow and starlight blend, with the softest bells beside you and the turning of each bend. Let the night roll slowly forward, let the cold wind lose its bite, on a carriage ride down Pine Street, every moment feels just right. Shops glow warm as you pass them by, bow-tied wreaths and ribbon sky, children wave from frosted glass, hope in your carriage will slowly pass, horses snort a cloud of white, softer than the velvet night, and through it all your heartbeat knows this little town is draped in snow. Every turn feels like a dream, lantern lights in a gentle stream, and in the rhythm of hooves and bells, something in your heart compels to let the rush of the world fall still, to let this night become your will. Pine Street narrows near the end, where rooftops curve and branches bend, you pull the blanket a little tight, savoring the fading light, on a carriage ride down Pine Street where the snow and starlight blend, with the softest bells beside you and the turning of each bend. Down the path toward the clock tower's chime, lantern strings glow in perfect time, snowflakes settle on knitted sleeves, market stalls lined with winter leaves, cups of cocoa steaming light, ginger candles burning bright, every booth a tiny story, trimmed with ribbons, hope and glory. At the Christmas market by the old clock tower, every minute feels like a golden hour, with the warm lights dancing and the world made small, you can hear your heart through it all. Take a little stroll, let the snow empower the Christmas space is hard to store. A final loop around the square, children laughing everywhere. Lanterns dim but still hold fast, moments meant for hearts to last. At the Christmas market by the old clock tower. At the Christmas market by the old clock tower. At the Christmas market. Snow drifts down in tiny sparks, glowing faintly through the dark. Lantern lights across the stream shimmer like a half-formed dream. Wooden planks beneath your feet echo with a rhythm sweet. Breath curls upward into night, soft as river painted light. The world grows quiet, still and deep. A winter night too soft to keep. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight, every shadow turns to white. Every heartbeat finds a place in the quiet of this grace. Let the river hold your night. On the bridge of snowy Riverlight. Reflections waver golden blue, snowflakes drifting two by two. Someone's footsteps fade behind, as if they drifted from your mind. Far-off voices faint and warm melt into the silver storm. Even time forgets to move, letting silence find its groove. And for a breath you start to see the softer way the night can be. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight, every shadow turns to white. Every heartbeat finds a place in the quiet of this grace. Let the river hold your night. Nolly breeze is something slight, caught between the dark and light. Maybe hearts are built to glow when winter's hush begins to show. Maybe rivers know our names, carrying our hidden flames. You lean upon the frosted rail, watch a drifting snowy veil. Everything feels far yet near, a quiet place to drop your fear. On the bridge over snowy Riverlight. And the night breeze soft and bright of snowy riverlight. Snow collects on the wooden stairs, quiet flakes like whispered prayers. Lanterns glow beside the door, painting warmth across the floor. Books lie waiting deep inside, stories drifting open wide. Every creep beneath your feet sounds like winter's soft heartbeat. And the world outside can disappear when the library's glow draws near. Warm steps to the little town library, where the night grows calm and the lights stay merry, where the windows hum with a gentle gleam and the pages stir like a wakened dream. Let the snowfall soften every worry. Warm steps to the little town library. Frosty breath in the midnight air, followed by the scent of pine wood there. Shelves of stories worn and kind echo with a peaceful mind. Chairs left out by the reading bay, blankets folded for a winter stay. All the silence feels like home, even if you stand alone. And your hurried thoughts grow slow in the comfort of that glow. Maybe words can warm the night, binding hearts in soft lamplight. Maybe winter feels less cold when a story's waiting to unfold. Maybe pages know your name, holding joy and holding flame. Snow taps gently on the glass. Seconds drift but never pass. You pull the door and step inside, letting warmth undo the night. Warm steps to the little town library, softer, more in snowfall fading, stories near. Warm steps leading you here. Warm steps leading you here. Lanterns flicker down the path, casting shadows soft as breath. Snow drifts quiet, drifting low, carving halos in the glow.
Wooden steps beneath the steeple echo dreams of winter people, hushed and holy, still and deep.
a place where wandering thoughts can sleep, and the world feels brushed in
Why?
softened by the gentle night. On the lantern path behind the church, where silence lays its woven perch, where every light along the snow seems to whisper what we know. Let your weary heartbeat search on the lantern path behind the church.
Icicles hum in a frozen line, ringing faint like distant chimes.
Footprints fading, every trace softly held by winter's grace.
Far off choirs warm the air, melting sorrow, easing care.
And in this hush a tender truce wraps your heart like gentle proof. All your worries fall aside in the place where shadows hide. On the lantern path behind the church, where silence lays its woven perch, where every light along the snow seems to whisper what we know. Let your weary heartbeat search on the lantern path behind the church.
Maybe peace begins this way.
Quiet night and soft display.
Maybe hearts can learn to mend
When lanterns guide the path's slow bend.
Maybe winter isn't cold.
When light is something you can hold. Snow grows deeper, time moves thin. Night invites you further in. Through the stillness, pure and wide, something warm walks by your side. On the lantern path behind the church, on the lantern path behind the church, on the
lantern path behind the church. Are you wearing path behind the church?
on the lantern path behind the church. Lanterns dim, but never quite, guiding gently through the night. Snow falls soft on the old wooden fence, covering moments that never made sense. Moonlight drifting in silver threads, weaving a quiet around your head.
Footprints fade along the lane, whispers lost in the hush again.
Every breath a cloud that glows, melting gently as it flows, and the world feels small tonight, wrapped in folds of muted white. Snow on the old wooden fence, where the night grows deep and the heart relents, where the silence hums in a fragile tone, and you learn what it means to be alone. Yet somehow in the cold immense, there is peace on the old wooden fence.
Bare trees lean in a frozen arc, branches sketching the quiet dark.
Wind sighs low in a drifting tune, soft as the breath of a watching moon. You touch the fence,
The wood is worn,
weathered by 1,000 storms.
still it stands
Through night and snow, holding stories it cannot show. And your thoughts fall down like lace, threading softly through this place.
Maybe it's the cold that sets you free.
Pressing truth where doubt should be.
Maybe stillness knows your name.
Calling out when no one came. Maybe fences mark the lines where hearts reclaim what life declines. You watch the flakes in a drifting line, shaping the night into something kind.
And for a breath you understand how quiet can gently hold your hand.
Snow on the old wooden fence, snow on the old wooden fence, and the night sighs once the immense, over snow and the old wooden fence. Snow on the old wooden fence. Snow on the old wooden fence. Midnight settles on Maplewood town, snowflakes turning as they drift down, windows glowing in golden rows, casting stories the whole street knows. Footprints wander then disappear, leaving the hush of another year. Still the lamps above the square hold a gentle promise there, and the night, though cold and deep, wraps the town in quiet sleep. Maplewood at midnight, a town full of soft warm light, every window shining clear, every heart held gently here. Let the snowfall kiss the night in Maplewood at midnight. Chimneys whisper a rising glow, carols drift where the breezes go, distant laughter fades to mist, moments born of nights like this. Shops are closed, the streets are bare, yet something bright still lingers there. A quiet love the town imparts, kindness kept in lantern hearts, and you breathe the stillness in, the feeling new where you have been. Maybe hope is something small, just a light that doesn't fall. Maybe warmth is simply knowing winter's hush can keep on glowing. Maybe nights like this can stay, even when the dawn takes them away. You stand alone, but never quite, not in this town of gentle light. Every lamp and snowy street softens everything you meet. Maplewood at midnight, a town full of soft warm light. Keep this moment, hold it near, carry it into the coming year. Let the snowfall kiss the night